Welcome to Supers Live. This is the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, and boy, do we have a special show for you tonight. I'm Bob Gangmer. I'll be your host on the Supers Broadcasting Network for this exciting event for the Supers sanctioning body. It's the 16th anniversary of the first Supers sanctioned race. And we're so glad you could all join us here tonight on Twitch and on Supers Live. And we are at a pretty special place. In fact, it's a track that we have never raced at before. Paved Quarter Speedway, and it is a track that was built by our former developer, Doug Flash Ford, one of the first tracks he ever built, and we're excited to race on it tonight. It's going to be kind of a wild race. Um, because this is just a tight joint. Nobody's ever raced here before, and the mod is the original mod that was built in house from the ground up by Supers. When Supers first started in 2004, they used the PSTM mod for NASCAR Heat that was built by Mike Jackson of DSES or DRT Sim Racing. Some of you that have been around sim racing for a while remember Mike and the DRT DSES gang. Then that was tweaked out. Mike gave us permission to tweak that out. Kevin Shaker Marine out of Minnesota, the St. Paul area, did that for us. And then it wasn't too long. He took on their first mod, and we're racing it tonight. It's called NHSM. That stands for NASCAR Heat Supermodified. And we're going to put on a show for you. There's going to be some bumping. There'll be some banging. But we invite you to let us know what you think. Hit us up in the Discord chat that's embedded on our Supers Live page if you're watching there. You don't have to have Discord to be able to chat in there. And if you're on Twitch, let us know where you're watching from. And we want to give a quick shout out, though, to the guys that really helped make this happen over the course of our 16-year history, a Super 16-year history. There's been a couple of members that have been with us that are here tonight. And one that couldn't be here tonight, unfortunately, has the oldest original join date for Supers, and it goes back to March 6, 2005, after Supers was formed in November of 2004. Steady Steve Callahan, Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio, unable to be here with us tonight. And we hope that everything's going well with Steve, and he'll be able to make the next couple of shows. But that being said, of our current members, Fast Frankie Keene, who's not racing tonight, he's second oldest on the list, but we've got the guy's third oldest on the list, and that's Keith Put One On You Pal. He started in November of 2005, and Keith Put One On You Pal has been very competitive in NASCAR Heat as well as the R Factor Gaming League. We're going to talk to the guy right now, Keith Put One On You Pal, as he's got the oldest join date that of all the guys that are racing here tonight. Welcome into the broadcast, Keith. It's been a kind of a long, strange trip for Supers and your sim racing career. And tonight, you're the guy that's got the oldest join date that will be competing tonight. Give the fans a little bit of an idea of what it was like back in the old days on 56K dial-up running a super modified.
Oh yeah, Bobby, thanks for having me in. We've come a long way since then, haven't we, buddy? It's wow, it's you gotta think back, it's been a long time. Um Lots changed, equipment's changed, computers changed. We definitely have some, great servers that we run on, and this league has just been so committed to looking forward every year. Just that's what they about Supers. They push themselves every year. They was never complacent. They wanted to make the racing better, and they wanted to make the mods better, the cars better. We didn't want to run around and drive stock cars that look like super modified. So they've always, you guys always spent a lot of detail on making the cars act like super modifieds like they should. And then with the R Factor coming along, I think we made some huge gains there. But Yeah, it's been a long, long time. A lot of races, a lot of laps turned. It'd probably be mind-boggling to try to figure out how many, but uh, it's still, the best league I ever been a part of. Still enjoy racing in it, and even though we kind of been thinking about doing a little bit of other types of racing, I think this would, to me, would always be the best and the most fun, and that is also attributed to the guys that's been in it. Unfortunately, my teammate couldn't make it in tonight. He would have had seniority over me. He would have been right next to you. But yeah, it's just been fun racing with my best friend. Him having teammate over the years, and just racing with a bunch of other friends that I really call friends. And when we get a chance to meet up at the real racetrack, it's still a blast. So it's been a long, long time, but it's definitely been fun.
We'll be watching for you out there tonight, driving the red number 7, the May Motorsports machine, and there's a reason that you're in that particular car. As this mod, you didn't even have a car in this mod, but you've got some affinity to that red number 7. Tell the fans why that is.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I think I joined right when they changed the mod, and I didn't have a car in here, but Charlie Schultz did, and he ran a couple races with this league, and he was our driver in real life. Me and my dad crewed on the May Motorsports 7 and 77 car, so it's gonna be really neat driving that car tonight. It's a little different from the 41 and the 41 colors, but I get to drive a Maze car, so that's really neat, and hope we can do the May Motorsports colors proud tonight.
Wish you the very best of luck, Keith, out there, and have some fun. To be going against a couple other guys that have been around for a little while, but as it stands in here tonight, you have the oldest join date. Thanks for being a Supers member.
Hey, thanks to you, Bobby. Just had a blast, and kind of wish it was me and you leading them to the green. But good luck to you tonight.
That'll be great. Keith Powell out of Carrollton, Ohio, the oldest. Well, let's rephrase that. The driver that has the oldest join date for Supers, the oldest driver in the field tonight, sits about fifth on the join date list when it comes to longevity of being a Supers member. And I think it's quite fitting that he joined on Veterans Day of 2006. We've got him in the broadcast booth now. He holds the record as the oldest Supers winner at 76 years old. Carl Bonsai Becker. Keith was just saying how much things have changed, but yet they still have stayed the same. Relate to the fans, if you would, what it was like in the old days racing with Supers when you first started, and what we can expect to see out of you tonight in the old NHSM mod Italian Christmas tree.
This is this is like a blast from the past, and it was all brand new to me. I was absolutely computer illiterate, I believe. Somebody had to tell me how to turn the darn thing on, but it was a lot of fun, and it was quite a learning experience for me. Most everybody had race cars and something or another on a computer, and I just thought this looked like a lot of fun. And through osmosis and being around an awful lot of very good guys that told me a lot of things that I didn't know about it. It turned into a lot of fun. I'm not as fast as I used to be, nor am I as young as I used to be. So this is just fun, and I think we're going to have a good time tonight. This is a tough little tight track, so I'm sure there's going to be some banging that we didn't even mean to do, but it's probably going to happen. But we'll have fun doing it.
Now, Carl, you can't. You need to give yourself a little bit of credit. You picked up a win earlier this year or earlier this season. In fact, just a month ago, not even a month ago, a couple weeks back in the North Carolina swing. So even the old guys can get around here at Supers.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like riding a bicycle. You don't forget how to do it. The problem is, do you have enough stamina to last till the very end?
Well, Carl, we'll be keeping an eye on you tonight. We usually say the Docker Titanium Roadster, the Blue 42, but tonight it's the Italian Christmas tree. It's white, red, and green, and it's still that good old number 42. Good luck to you, Carl. Have fun out there tonight.
Well, when I painted it up like that, Bobby, I said I don't quite know what to call it. Dave Burgandy said it kind of looked like an Italian Christmas tree to him, and I thought that was a perfectly good name for it.
Well, we sure do too, Carl. Good luck to you, man. Have fun out there.
Thank you, BG.
Carl Bonsai Becker, proving that the old guys can still get it around. He won this year at the North Carolina Swing on night number 1. And I'll tell you what, the guy knows what's going on. So keep your eyes out for the number 42 tonight. We're going to take one quick break. We're going to come back with the starting lineup for SUPRS 16th anniversary special here at the fictional paved Quarter Speedway. Don't go anywhere. We've got some great super modified sim racing coming at you. You're enjoying live super modified sim racing from the original super modified sim racing sanction on Twitch and on supers.net. Come back after the break.
There are very few machines as fun to watch as the mighty Supermodified, and there are very few groups as fun to race with than the boys over at Supers. Check them out at suprs.net. Supermodified racing, online and interactive, the best you're going to find anywhere.